Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about the Rolex Datejust 36. This one entirely stainless steel, including the bezel, a smooth domed bezel, all right, with the Wimbledon dial, also known as the Slate Roman Dial, as you can see with the only loomed 9 o'clock position with the index hour mark. I'll be going over the case, the dial, bezel, crown functions, as well as the movement and the Jubilee bracelet. Reference number 126200. I'll be going over all of those features as well as the wearing experience toward the end of the video. All right, so starting off with the case, as indicated in its name, is the Datejust 36. So you have 36 millimeters from finger to thumb. That's the 2 to 8 position, or the 10 to 4, same distance. That's the overall diameter. You have the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown, giving you the full 100 meters or 330 feet of water resistance below sea level. On all of this, all these surfaces here, we have a high polish that's attributed to Rolex's own blend of steel and other materials, other minerals, to create an incredibly strong body and incredibly strong version of steel with that super high polish. So they call it oyster steel. Sitting on the very front of this case, same material, oyster steel, all smooth domed bezel, gives a very distinctive look that sort of reflects just about everything around the room. It's incredibly beautiful, especially with this configuration, this slate gray dial with the black with the green outlined Roman numeral hour marks, with the 9 o'clock being an index hour mark loomed as well. If you turn out the lights, you can actually see that the luminescence does actually apply there. It's incredibly bright. My camera's not having any issues focusing on it, so it's absolutely beautiful. And definitely with the lights on, you can certainly see that it balances out that date aperture very nicely, all right, giving that horizontal sense of symmetry as well. All right, now taking a look at the functions of this watch, it is as you would expect. Simply unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock position to the first position. This allows you to wind the watch. So about 20 to 30 full winds is all you need to get to the full power reserve, if you're at a dead stop, that is. Pull the crown out to the next position. You can continue to rotate it clockwise rather, only clockwise. Counterclockwise does nothing. All right. And this allows you to change the date using the quick set function. So if you find yourself at the end of a month, say on the 30th, and the next day is the first of the next month, you can just simply move it over once, and then when the hour hand sweeps past midnight, you'll be on the first of the next month. Nice and easy. Pull the crown out to the final position. It hacks that seconds hand, so it stops there, and you can set the minute hand precisely as needed. And using the chaptering at the peripheral of the watch, you can set the minute hand precisely as needed. Wait for the time to roll around on an atomic clock, press the crown back in, and screw it tightly against the case to ensure the water resistance for this watch. All right, all of this is allowed to happen because of the in-house made caliber 3235. Can't see through the case back because you do have that added sense of security from the full solid stainless steel case back. All right, but it is on the inside, the 3235. It has a plus or minus 2 second per day time differential after casing, as indicated by the superlative chronometer certification printed on every Rolex dial. That's what they guarantee for every single model that leaves their factory. It has the center hour, minute, and seconds hands with the instantaneous date with the rapid setting, also the stop seconds for precise time setting, all of which I had just demonstrated. The oscillator on the inside is a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring with high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers, meaning that you can take a few bumps here and there, and you can get relatively close to magnetized surfaces, so any types of metals that could radiate some sort of electromagnetic field, you'll be just fine. You'll be keeping track of time just fine. No need to worry about the timekeeping abilities of this watch. All right, you can also simply wind the watch fully using the winding crown, and just wearing it on your wrist will allow the bidirectional self-winding perpetual rotor to keep winding the watch naturally using your wrist movements, and altogether it would go up to an approximate 70-hour power reserve. That means you can have this watch on your wrist every day, and if you set it down, you can set it down for 3 whole days. You can set it down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday morning, ready to conduct business, and it'll be keeping track of time just fine. Now, taking a look at the framing of this watch here, you have the Jubilee bracelet, 5-piece links across, the 3 middle links being a high polish, the outer 2 links being a satin brush finishing, all semicircular links as well, as you can see from the side profile. There's a high polish on the sides as well. Nice brush finish underneath, gives it a very distinctive feel and very comfortable feeling indeed. There's a gentle taper down from these lugs down to the oyster folding clasp, which opens up rather easily. Just lift up the top and there you go. You certainly know that you're dealing with steel here. And taking a look underneath the clasp here, I had it open, this is it closed. All right, I would recommend having the watch sized in the closed position for the EasyLink 5mm extension. And when it gets hot outside, or your wrist happens to swell due to excessive hydration, for example, or just from the heat, it's getting pretty hot pretty soon. In 2021, it's getting to be about summer. So if you ever need the extra Jubilee link, you can just simply reach under here, pull it straight out from the clasp, and whoops, there we go, pull it straight out from the clasp, and there you go, another extra Jubilee link just in case you need it. And if you no longer need it, you can just simply fold it back in on itself, press it back into the case, and it'll be nice and clean there. All right, now while we're here, I can actually try it on, give you my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. Keep in mind, my wrist is 17 or 18 centimeters rather, 7 inches in circumference, and certainly with that framing and the way that it sits on my wrist, at least, it's sort of that sort of sweet spot when it comes to watch diameters. The 36mm is my favorite watch measurement when it comes to the diameter, because I do get a very good framing of the case by the bracelet on both the 12 and 6 o'clock sides of the watch. Plenty of bracelet to go around, and certainly with the Jubilee bracelet, it's incredibly comfortable, very soft, and just feels luxurious. And looking at it sitting on the wrist, there's absolutely no space underneath the lugs, for me at least. So if you have a smaller wrist, you may have extra breathing room underneath these lugs. As you can see, if I move it closer and closer, there will be a little bit of overhang, but no problem there. The Jubilee bracelet will just conform to your wrist nicely and easily. Looking at it face on, incredibly easy to read with those very distinctive Roman numerals, evocative of the Wimbledon tennis fields. All right, and with the 9 o'clock lume, it's very recognizable, as it's one of the most popular models from Rolex to ever be released. All right, so that's enough. That's all I've got to say about this watch. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe, and be sure to hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our store at jazztime.com. Links in the description below where you can purchase it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.